How many people confuse that with Ayers Rock? That's Connor Mountain, and it hasn't been given another name yet because it's not as popular. You wait till people say, why can't we drive out to Connor Mountain? Then they'll name it something else, like Manjagandaguda Mountain. That's what they'll do. When it becomes important, we rename them.
Pretty spectacular.
It is spectacular. You can't drive out to it. We inquired at Curtin Springs. The lass said you can get a four-wheel drive out there, but have a guess what that you need.
Yeah, you need, well, no, it's
permit.
It's private property. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, so
someone owns it.
Blokes made a killing. So that is classically a tabletop mountain. That is a mesa or a butte, and that is almost as impressive as Ayers Rock. But as I say, it's still called Connor. Wait till they discover it and people start driving out there or asking can they go out there, and then they'll rename it because that's what we do. Did you know this? Now, here's an interesting thing. There's a book out by a man who's researched this. There is 4 million odd place names in Australia. 72% of them, 72% of the 4 million place names in Australia are from Aboriginal language.
Really?
Just for example, Wagga Wagga. Have you heard of Wagga Wagga?
Yeah.
That is an Indigenous name.
Okay.
So when you start renaming things like Ayers Rock and Connor Mountain and anything else, we've got 72% of our place names in this country come from Aboriginal language.
Wagga Wagga.
Yeah, booga booga. Stopped just to explain about Connor Mountain, and I stupidly took the fishnet mask off. Lucky it's from one of your stockings. I've managed to get that out of your smalls drawer in the van, and I've got one of your leggings over the top of me bonds. But I'm going to have to lift up there, see if the flies can fly into my mouth as I put this to me lips. She's nearly strangled herself.
Oh, dear. How'd you go?
Did I tell you what I did yesterday?
What'd you do?
I was climbing up toward the Olgas, puffing a bit. I got a bit of spittle, not phlegm, and I spat, not realising I had the fishnet mask on. And there was spittle all over here, so make sure you don't mix up the fishnet hoods when you get out of the truck.
I washed both of them last night.
Did you? Well done. Well, have you got any more fishnet stockings? Once you wear some in the truck while we're driving, it'll pass the time away. It'll give us a bit of a thrill. Man, oh man. So, forgot to tell you when we were looking at Connor Mountain, this is day 15 on the van trip north. No,
West.
Van trip
West.
Sue and Sam's surreal sojourn into the sunset. And you can see Kings Canyon Resort. Now see Ghost Bluff. That's the man who discovered
Ayers Rock.
Ayers Rock back in the 1860s.
1870.
1870s. And he named it after the governor of South Australia, Mr. Ayres. So we've got Hermansburg, Alice Springs, just a quick 513. But the Kings Canyon Resort on day 15 is where we're headed. A bituminized road, so we're laughing. We're going fast enough for the flies not to keep up with us. Not that we're going that quickly, but onward and, as they say, upward and into the interior.
We're nearly there. Won't be long.
You cannot be serious. Why do I feel like a cigarette? No. Hello, boys. How are you? Everything all right? I'd like to pat you on the nose, but in case you rip my arm off, I'm not going to. Look at him, just
Give him
there.
a kiss.
How's everything going?
Give
All
him a
right?
kiss.
Give me a kiss. I'm not going to touch him.
Aren't you?
Do you think he might bite?
There's a couple here.
Look at them. See those humps there? They're called dromedaries.
Dromedaries.
They're one-humped camels, and that's full of water. Do you think he'd drink that? Look at that. Well done, all. They're all. Might get on one, have a bit of a gallop. Yeah, a dromedary,
Dromedary.
isn't it?
I don't know. They smell. Or is that you?
Good one.
Hello.
Very important to have a driver break. We're on the way to the King's Canyon. Here's the Queen of the West. How's it going?
Revive.
We'll have a driver change here.
Okay.
This is a pit stop. I'm taking the old health food here, the noodles. And there it is in its splendour. The essential van doing us proud. And the tug. The tug hasn't overheated yet. Mind you, it's 40 degrees, but we've stopped once again in the middle of the night. Very important that you stop and have just a bit of a reviver. So we're on to King's Canyon.
Yay.
That hasn't been renamed yet either because it hasn't become important enough.
No.
Mind you, you need a certificate to get into it. Look, the Gill mountain ranges on the way to King's Canyon. Very impressive. They say the mountains they look higher than 100 metres. They look about 300 metres. They look about 1,000 feet. Maybe that's when you get to what?
It's better on the side here, you can see it.
Yes. Maybe when you get to King's Canyon, they're 100 metres high. These are big mothers, these ones. And very impressive, the Gill Mountain Range.